Hey everyone, Adrian Morrison here, and welcome to tonight's Profit Power Hour training. I'm just really excited to have you all here tonight. I have something really cool and unique and different that I'd like to show you. I did it probably 2 months ago, and I got a ton of great feedback on it and more requests to come in and redo this training. So we are live right now. And I've got something really cool that I want to show you, but we are going to take, excuse me, a couple of minutes, and we're going to let any late comers arrive so they don't miss the first part of the training. Now, I know that for some of you, this is the first Profit Power Hour that you've been on because you came in through the Mobile Opt-in X-Commerce promotion with OMG. So if you are new to my Tuesday night webinars, welcome, and I'm glad to have you here. I've been doing these webinars every single Tuesday since last April, I believe it is, yeah. Almost 1 full year I have been here every single Tuesday night live. I think maybe I missed 1 or 2 because I was out of the country. But even when I travel, I try my best to get on these bad boys. So I'm glad that you guys are on here tonight. And of course, tonight's session is being recorded. So tonight's session is going to be recorded. So if I move kind of fast or you feel like you missed something, don't worry. I'm going to go back and I'm going to email out the replay so you guys have a chance to see the replay of the webinar. Also, tonight we're giving away $200 cash money. So we're going to give away $200 cash tonight to a random winner. Before I go any further, I just want to do a couple of checks. So number one is I want to make sure everybody can hear me. So if you can hear me, just say yes. All right, great. Okay, now the second check, I got lots of yeses. The second check is, can you see my screen? So right now you should see my Facebook page up where it has the new Profit Power Hour logo and all that stuff. So if you can see that, just type in a 2 so I can differentiate the yeses from the 2s. Okay, so we got lots of 2s just flying in. Cool. So we're already over, looks like 250 people or so in here right out of the gate. So I imagine that we'll get pretty full tonight. And like I said, I've got something really cool to show you guys, and I think that you're just really going to love it. It's something different. It's something that I haven't seen anybody else teach. It's not necessarily a traffic strategy, but this is something that should you apply this to your business, I'm positive it will help you. It will help you grow. It will help you stay organized, and that in turn will help you earn more profits. So very quickly, I just want to I want to pull one thing up over here on my other screen, and then I will get started with tonight's training. So while I'm doing that, if you guys will just kind of put where you're from in the chat box, I'd love to read that as I go in and get this one last little thing that I need. So I see Houston, Atlanta, India, Manchester, UK, Alabama, Idaho, New Jersey, Seattle, aloha from Hawaii. That's where I got married. I got married in Hawaii just last year to my wife. Her name is Casey. So I love Hawaii. That's always fun for me to go back there and remember all of the awesome times. So people from all over the world are in here tonight. Very good. I do want y'all to do something before I get started. For anybody that has not yet, I want you to go to my Facebook page, and I want you to like it, and I want you to keep it up on your screen, like on the back burner throughout this presentation, because tonight when I announce the cash money winner, I'm actually going to announce the winner on my page. So we're going to do it a little bit different than I've done it for the past year. I'm going to announce the winner on my fan page. So that way everybody can see the actual name of the person that wins, and you can see that it's real, that I really do give away the money, because so many people email me and they say, I don't believe you really give away money every week. Why would you give away money every single week? Well, it is real. Anthony and I both do it. Anthony's my brother, for those of y'all that don't know. And why would I do it? Well, I have a lot of success. I have a lot of money. And I like to reward people for taking action. And instead of watching some silly TV show right now and sitting on the couch and doing nothing, taking an hour or so out of your day, getting on a webinar and trying to learn something and, further your career and your success online. So yeah, I mean, that's why I do it. I enjoy it, and I can afford to do it. And I see that it really helps other people out that are struggling with ad spend or that just recently got laid off or whatever it may be. So it's a tradition that I have, and I'm going to continue to do it. So if you just go to amvipfb.com, and this kind of looks like it's kind of hard to read, so I'll just do it like this, amvipfb.com, and you hit like on the page, you'll start getting updates from me. You'll see videos, all that good stuff. I do try my best to release a lot of free content on the page as much as I can. I'm pretty busy, but I try my best. And for those of you that can't see this, I'm just going to put a link in the chat box for everybody so you can click on that. And this should take you directly to my page. All right, so if you're going to go to that link and you're going to hit like on the page, just put #done in the chat box. Just want to make sure everybody does this. So this is the best way for us to stay in touch. I do answer my messages pretty often. You can see I have like a 3-hour response time. Oh, everybody's messages popped up there. I do have a 3-hour response time or so. It's getting more full, and it's just that time is going back and back and back. But I do try my best every single night to go in and just pummel through messages and answer them the best I can. This isn't like a inbox to be abused where you message me and ask me to like critique all your campaigns and look at all of your pages and all that stuff. I mean, I don't have the time to do that for everybody, but I do go through and try to answer as much as I can and give y'all some short, sweet replies. So I hope that y'all appreciate that. I do try to just make myself more accessible. Okay, now let's get to the point. Let's get to the meat and potatoes of tonight, okay? So 2 months ago, I believe it is, like I said, I did a training on how I organize all of my Facebook campaigns and all of the products that I'm using and promoting from AliExpress. As you add more stuff to your Shopify store or your e-commerce store, or maybe just you build Facebook campaigns, be it for your own business or an affiliate marketing campaign, it doesn't matter. It gets messy. I mean, you get so many things in one place that it just kind of gets messy, and you can lose things, you can forget things. And me, myself, I am very unorganized. I'm very ADD, and I forget stuff all the time. So I have tasks, and I just forget them left and right. So tonight, I want to show y'all how I'm organizing everything, and I want to show you my exact step-by-step Facebook ad creation sequence. So if y'all would like to see my step-by-step process for creating Facebook ads, finding products, getting everything designed, and keeping it all organized, I want to see a hashtag, let's go. All right, so I see a lot of hashtag let's goes. All right, also, you know what? I'm going to turn my cam on because I like for people to be able to just see my face while I talk. I might be a little like really pale because I got all of these computer screens, and they pretty much, they like really light my face up. It looks like I'm glowing. I've got my ginger ale. For those of you that have been following me, I either have a ginger ale or a massive Chick-fil-A Diet Coke. These are my two drinks of choice. Okay, now I am ready to go. So I'll start this out with one more question. One more. Oh, for whoever said I need to drink water, I got some water up here too. One question for you guys. How many of you, as you get started creating campaigns, do not have a step-by-step formula or sequence or progression for how you create those campaigns, and you get confused and you forget to do stuff because, well, you're totally unorganized? Just type in a 2 if that happens to you. Okay, pretty much everybody in here is typing in a 2. I wish y'all could see the screen right now. There's a lot of 2s in the chat box. Okay, so I have a really cool tool. It's free. There's nothing for sale tonight. There's not going to be any link where you got to go to buy something. It's just now, I think for the past 3 or 4 weeks, I've just come on here and given out free content. So I hope you guys appreciate that. But I use a really cool software that's pretty popular online that I was introduced to just last year, that it's just been amazing for my business. It's really helped me scale. It's helped me stay organized. It's helped me be more efficient, and time is money, right? So the more efficient I am, the more profitable my business becomes. So that being said, I want to show you this tool that I use. It's called Asana. Now I'm going to type Asana in the chat box, okay? It's http://asana.com. I'm going to send this to everybody. All right, so Asana is a platform. It's kind of like a project management platform, and it allows me to organize all of my campaigns, to go in and move them from point A to B to C and so on. It also allows me to, sorry, I'm moving around a lot. It also allows me to add in my project manager, my virtual assistants, where we all can work from one spot, and I can keep my eye on everything, every little task, and it is so cool. And they even have an app for Androids and iPhones, and it's free. Now, once you get to where you're adding a bunch of people, I think any more than 2 people, they do charge for it, but it's like, I don't know, $5 or $10, $5 or $10 a month or something like that, if you start to add a whole bunch of people. If you're just using it with yourself, well, it's all good. So they have a really cool dashboard, and you can see here, you can assign people to tasks. You can chat inside of here. It's really awesome. It is just a really, really cool tool. And it's also very visually appealing. I mean, they got some really cool stuff on their page here. But this is kind of what it looks like. I'm going to take you inside a Asana that I created. You have all your projects on the left, all of your tasks within it, and it's just you kind of go through and crush it. So tonight, after I finish this training, your homework is going to be to go sign up for Asana and make sure that you get started using this, because I'm telling you, it will change your life, and it is a completely free tool. There is no catch or anything like that. It's just something that I feel that can be very beneficial to your business. How many of you in here feel like you could benefit from a tool that keeps you on track and keeps you organized and shows you your step-by-step formula so you can visualize it and start knocking off, tasks? See lots of yeses in here. Okay. Now, I did just see somebody ask where they can get the 10% discount on Shopify. I have a coupon code for people that want to start a Shopify store that gives you 10% off for life. I saw 2 or 3 people ask for it. How many of you in here don't have that coupon and would like me to put it on the screen real quick for you for 10% off for life? Richard says, do I get an affiliate commission off of that? Yep, I sure do. You save 10% and they give me, I forget what the percentage is, but it's not a whopping amount. But yeah, you don't have to use it if you don't want to, but they give me 10%. I'm sorry, they give you 10% off, and they do give me a couple bucks. So let me just pull that up real quick. Where is my text? Here we go. All right, so if you haven't already, if you go through, and then we'll get to Asana. So if you go to shopifydiscount.com, it will give you a 30-day free trial and 10% off for life. It will not show the discounts when you click on the link. They never do that. But when you're actually billed, they will bill you with the 10% discount. And it moves it from a 14-day trial to a 30-day trial. So let me type it in the chat box into all. So y'all have that if you want it. And, if you don't want 10% off, that's fine with me. Just trying to, drop that for you guys and save you 10%. And really, it's Shopify's at the max plan is $200 a month. So if you have the max plan, you save like $20 a month. Other than that, $5 or $10, it adds up. Okay, now let's get to Asana. You can get started free by just simply clicking on the button, get started for free, duh. But once you log in, this is what you're going to see right here. Well, you're not going to see this. You're actually going to see a clean slate. So let me just get us on a clean slate real quick. All right, so this is what you're going to see when you enter Asana, and I'm telling you, this is mega effective. Now, up here at the top, you can invite people by hitting this little plus sign right here. You can put in somebody's email address, and you can then you can invite them for free to Asana so they can log in and they can see this project and they can edit it. You can assign them tasks, and it's really cool. So they limit how many people you can invite on the free plan. I think it's like 2 or 3 max, and then it's like $5 or $10 a month. All right, I'm just looking at some of your questions real quick. Make sure everybody's on point. Okay, cool. Everybody's on point. All right, so this is what you start with. It is a clean slate, and you can see as you come in here and put in tasks, you can put task 1, task 2, and then anybody that is in your project in Asana with you, you can see them up here at the top right. You can see who else can view this project that you can invite. And you can click by each task and just type in their email or their name, and you can assign it to them. So I'm assigning these to myself. And as people complete the tasks, pretty simple, you just check them. Right? And then you can go back and, oh man, there's all sorts of stuff you can do in here. You can put due dates on stuff. You can add images in here. You can say, hey, I finished this, but I had a question before I mark it complete. Did you make sure to do the whatever? And hit comment, and you can start chatting with people that are on the task. So that's really cool. But I want to show you one that's already filled out, my exact template that I use for Asana to run all of my campaigns. So you can literally, after watching this, you can go back through the replay and you can copy and paste it exactly how I've done it. So you can set it up and follow my step-by-step formula for creating your Facebook campaigns, be it e-commerce, affiliate marketing, or whatever it may be. Sound good? All right, see lots of yeses. Okay, good. Very, very good. All right, so over here on the left-hand side, you can create projects, right? So you can have as many projects in here as you want by just coming over here and hitting create. So you could put Shopify Store 1, and you can make it public to everybody that you've invited, or you can choose to make it private. So you can have things that are private just to you. And you'll see that it will create it over here. So for each of my Shopify stores that I run, I have a new project with all of the campaigns listed in it. So I keep up with each store. You can come over here and you can kind of color code everything, which is cool. And you can just delete it. You can archive it. You can duplicate it. You can duplicate it as a template. But here is mine right here. It's in green. It says Facebook campaigns. This is the exact template that I use right here, and I'm going to show you exactly how it works, okay? So you'll see that, and let me zoom in as much as I can. I have a couple of categories here. I have product research, okay? So I have product research. And then I have a list of products underneath it, all right? Then I have the to design and upload, awaiting campaign creation, ad progression sequence, pre-launch setup, page post ads, link ads, right column ads, retargeting ads. I also have on the back burner and currently paused campaigns, okay? So this is pretty much a clean slate of the sections that I use in Asana when managing my campaigns. Now, for those of you that are asking how I make it bold, like product research opposed to this right here, I'm going to show you how it's all done, so don't worry. Okay, but even though I've got everything here, it goes one more level deeper, okay? So it goes one level deep, two levels deep in the way I do it, at least, all right? So up here under product research is any product that I'm not currently marketing and is not currently uploaded to my e-commerce store is right here. Okay, so as I'm doing research on AliExpress, and I don't know, let's say that I come over here to best-selling products, and I see that these, let's say, I don't know why I always, like, when I'm doing an example, why I actually try to find a product that, is good. All right, let's say that I'm looking at marketing these anti-fog protection swimming goggles, okay? So this is a campaign that I'm looking at doing. What I'll do is I'll take an image of the product. So we'll just do a quick little screenshot. Okay. And I will come back over here to Asana, to my product research tab, and I will just simply create a new product. So I will call these anti-fog swim goggles, right? So now I have a new product that's underneath the product research tab. So this means they're on my radar, but they're not yet on my store and I'm not yet marketing them. Does everybody understand that? Okay, I'm seeing lots of yeses. All right, very good. Okay, now remember I said this goes 2 levels deep, okay? 2 levels deep. Right now we're at level 1, but I want to show you level 2, okay? So pay very close attention here. When you click on any product, like this one right here, this where it says product 1, you can add up here where my mouse is subtasks, okay? So you can add subtasks. And these really keep me organized, okay? So you definitely want to do this. So under product 1, I've already created a product with subtasks. So you can see all of the different tasks in here. And the subtask for this product, let's say the anti-fog swim goggles, is we have put in a sample image, put in the cost of the product, put in the vendor name on AliExpress and a link to the product. And then, of course, there's the task that says approved by Adrian. Because I have virtual assistants do product research for me now, and they just add products all day long under this section. And I come in and I review these top 3 things, And then if I say, you know what, this looks good, I want to start marketing this, let's get the ball rolling, I go bam. And I hit the approved by Adrian checkmark box. So my virtual assistant can see, okay, this product is good to go, Adrian has approved it. Does everybody understand that? Just type in a 5 if you understand that. All right, so the other thing is all the subtasks, they can be assigned. So you can assign them to anybody. So let's see, I would have this assigned to me, okay? And these might be assigned to my virtual assistant if I had one in here. And I can even put due dates on them, all right? Okay, so once somebody puts in the image, let me just do it all just like I would a regular product. So sample image of the product, all right? So I'm going to click this little image bleep right here. And I'm just going to come over here. Y'all saw I took a screenshot of those goggles. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to drag and drop the image from my desktop right here. And you should see now that an image has been uploaded. Now it takes it a second to show up. There it is. Okay? So it's in here now. I can see it and I can say, hey, I like this. Just like that. Okay? Now let's go back out. All right, so the sample image is in there, but we also have the product cost, the vendor name, and the link. So I would have my virtual assistant come in here and say these are $3 per pair. So right here, they would come in and they would put $3 per pair of goggles. Bam. Okay. Now, I come back out to the product, the vendor name and link, click on that, and I come back over here and I grab the link to their store, and their store name is Millions of Share. So Millions of Share is their store. All right, so right here, I'm going to put store name, Millions of Share, store link, bam. Okay, now that is there. And you can see it turns it into a link. So now, whenever I come over to this product over here, and I'm ready to, and I haven't approved it yet, I can come in here and I can say, okay, well, what does the product look like? Okay, well, that's a nice looking product. Well, how much does the product cost? So I can come over here and I can look at the product cost. See, it's $3 per pair. And I can come back and I can look at the next step, which would be the vendor name and link if I wanted to do a little bit more research on it and say, hey, I like this product. Let's go. It's time to get moving with this bad boy and move on to the next step. All right, I'm going to stop right there real fast. Does everybody understand how I do that now? All I'm doing is copying and pasting everything in the right spot. Yes? Okay, cool. How many of you already, though, see that this could be very useful in your business? And I've only scratched the surface. Type in a 10 if you think that this could be useful to your business. Okay, cool. Lots of 10s. That's good. Okay, now, don't worry. I'm going to show you how to set all of this up. Once I've approved this, okay, my virtual assistants or whomever, it could even be me, have a couple more tasks. Because now we're in the to design and upload stage. So we want to upload the product. We actually want to add the product now to the Shopify store since I approved it. So once my virtual assistant does that, they'll check this off. And then I say create a shortened link, because when I advertise on Facebook, I don't put the whole myshopifystorename.com/product/-259 proud army mom /goggleshirt.php. It's ugly. So I use link shorteners like, I use a software that my brother created called Build Redirects, but most people use Bitly or Google. So if you just go to, I'll show you real fast. Bitly is the most common used one. It's bitly.com. You can just put any link in here. So I could put in like adrianmorrison.com and hit shorten. And it gives me this little bitty link. And if I type in this link, then it takes me to adrianmorrison.com. Simple as that. So I always create little shortened links for my ads, and it's just more effective. You don't have to do that, but you can. It certainly does well for me. So once that's done, then the check mark is created. And of course, guess what? Right here in the little subtask note, this is where the virtual assistant would paste the link that I would use, right? So now I have my link in here. You can see that it's done and go, oh, okay, the link is created. Now let's check out the link. Boom. Now I can see the link that I'm going to use in my ads. All right. So the next step is going to be to design the Facebook ad images. So typically from AliExpress, you can see that sometimes their images are kind of ugly, or they have watermarks or something, or maybe they're just fine. Like these images right here are just fine. They don't really need anything done to them. They're just, no watermarks, nothing. You might want to put free on here or 25% off. You might, customize it a little bit, but the images on these are clear actually. So what my virtual assistant would do is any images that I'm going to use in my Facebook ad that I might need, they would upload them right here by clicking on this subtask, and watch this. I'll just show you real quick. So let's say they've got the pair of black ones, and I might use this image in my ads. And we've got the pair of blue ones, so I'm just taking quick little screenshots. And we've got the pair of white ones. And for the heck of it, we'll go ahead and get these silver ones too. Any images I might use in my ads, okay? So what I would do, or what my virtual assistant would do, is once they have all of these images, they would just put them right here. So they would take them and drag and drop them after they've been saved. And you'll see it's going to start uploading these images. And you see it says thumbnail pending. So here they are. So I can come in here and I instantly have all of the images that I need to write my Facebook ad, right? They're right here in Asana. All I have to do is come into the product and click on it, and I can easily access all of the images that I need to write my Facebook ads. And in the future, if I need them, they're there. So then my VA would hit, okay, well, those are done. And I also tell them to upload them to my Dropbox or Google Drive. It's a cloud that I keep everything stored on. So once they've uploaded the images, so we can always have them saved, but hit the checkbox, just like that. All right. So I just want to double check again, make sure everybody has got this. Type in hashtag got it if you follow me so far. Okay, lots of people saying they got it. For those of you asking how I am taking the real quick screenshots, I just hit Shift Command 4 on my keyboard. I use a Mac, so I don't know how it is on PC, but if I hit Shift Command and 4, it changes my pointer to this little bullseye thing, and I can take screenshots, and it instantly saves them to my computer. All right. Now, essentially, before I ever get started creating an ad, these things must be done at the top. All right, all of these must be done. Now it's time for me to get started writing my ad and creating an actual campaign for this. So what's going to happen is, see over here on the far left where product 1 is, it's going to end up being going from product research down to design and upload to Shopify. And once it's been uploaded to the store, Now it is awaiting campaign creation. So I can drag and drop all of the campaigns or products through this sequence right here. So we would name these the anti-fog goggles. All right. So now this campaign, since it has everything done, product research has been designed and uploaded to Shopify. Now we're waiting for campaign creation. All right. So the first stage of campaign creation in the progression sequence is the pre-launch setup. I call it pre-launch setup. All right, so it's ready for pre-launch setup. What that means is I need to go to Facebook and I need to start building out the campaign. Okay, it's ready. Everything needs to be set up in Facebook ads. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, if I click right here on, and I'll just, so we can easily keep our eye on it, I'll have it, we're on the one that says AM, okay? If I come over here, I can see the next step is to go to my Facebook fan page that I'm going to be advertising from and create a page post. So I would come over here to my Facebook fan page. Let's just imagine that this is a fan page for my Shopify store, and I would make a page post. So, hey guys, check out this new item we just got in stock. Get it here. Insert your link, okay? That's pretty much what you would do. And then, of course, you would put the image in the post. So now you've put a post on your fan page to start advertising the product. So we would say, oh, create page post on fan page is done. Now what we got to start doing is creating our keywords. There's two different types of keywords that I use in Facebook, and I'm going to pull up my little box here for it. So my chat box, or text box. There's two different types of keyword targeting on Facebook that you can use. All right, so you have broad keywords and you have precise keywords. Now, what's the difference between a broad keyword? Well, let me give you an example. A broad keyword versus precise. A broad keyword would be nurse. That is a broad keyword, okay? Another broad keyword would be nurses. That's another broad keyword. But a precise keyword would be American Nursing Association. I don't even know if that's really like a real keyword, so don't hold me to that. Another precise keyword would be night shift nurse. Another example of a precise keyword would be something like, I don't know, nurses rock. So these are all precise. Now, why would I say these are precise and these are broad? Well, I mean, I think it's kind of like common sense, really. Nurse is just a broad keyword. A lot of people might put that they love and appreciate nurses on Facebook. But if we're trying to reach actual nurses and not just people that love nurses, we might target a keyword like American Nursing Association or night shift nursing, something that's more specific, right? Does everybody understand what I'm saying here? Just type in, I don't know, type in 6 if you get what I'm trying to say. So what I do is with my campaigns, when I'm marketing online, I create two different targeting groups. I create a precise targeting group and a broad targeting group. And I promote an ad to each of them because I want to see if the broad keywords are working and if the precise keywords are working. Would you all agree that broad keywords that reach tens of millions of people might perform and have different return on investment than very targeted, niche-related, precise keywords? Yes or no? Just type in yes or no. Okay. So I'm in this for the long haul. I really want to make money. I really want to know exactly where my money is coming from. I don't create campaigns like this, eeny, meeny, miny, mo, I hope that I win. When I'm creating a campaign, I'm looking at my screen like this, and I know exactly what I'm doing, and everything has a purpose. Everything I do has a specific purpose. So I can always identify if I'm making money from campaign 1, campaign 2, campaign 3. I can scale my winners and I can kill my losers. All right, so everybody's got that. DRJC says OCD, that's good. I might have a little OCD, just a little. Okay, so to do this, I would go into Facebook and I would create the actual keywords, which I can't do here because I can't log into my personal Facebook account because all of my personal stuff will come up. But I would go into Facebook and create a campaign, and where it says keywords, where you can start typing in keywords, I would create a group of all the most precise keywords I could find, and then a separate group of all the broad keywords. So once you've done that, you would basically check them off and say, okay, well, my precise keywords and my broad keywords have now been created. What about a custom audience? Your custom audience is your retargeting audience. So that doesn't have to be created out of the gate. You can create it whenever you want, really. But I go ahead and I create that as well. All right, so now everything I need for my targeting is set up. Guess what I do now? I come back over here to the left where the anti-fog goggles are, and I say, okay, let's go. Let's write our first ad. We're going to drag it right here. And now we are in the page post ad stage. See, there's 3 different types of ads. Now I'm going to come back over to my text box. There's 3 different main types of ads that I use when I'm marketing on Facebook. So 3 different Facebook ad types. Okay. The very first one that I use are called page post ads. The second one that I'll progress to are called link ads. And the third type that I'll use are called right side ads. How many of you in here have no frickin' clue what the difference is between these 3 different types of ads? Type in, I don't know. Type in, I don't know, if you have no clue what the difference is between these different types of ads. Okay? Okay. I see a lot of I don't knows. Okay. Let me see if I can find something for you. Let's see what I got over here. What can I find? This should do it. All right, so as I was saying, there's 3 different types of ads. There are page post ads, link ads, and right side ads. All right, so what you're looking at right here in this screenshot is what is called a page post ad. This is an ad that you actually post to your fan page that people can comment on. It's just a page post that you advertise. Does everybody got that? Type in a 1 if you get that. Type in a 1. Okay. The second type of ad is called a link ad. All right. Now, link ads look more like this. So you'll notice that this ad has a smaller image and it's got a bold title and it has a button that says Learn More. When you click anywhere on this ad, it takes you off of Facebook and to the website that's being promoted, opposed to the page post ad where you'll notice that the link is in blue up here. right here in blue. If you click this image, all it's going to do is make the image bigger because it's just a page post. So they actually have to click this link right here. With this ad, this is just another version of an ad you can write on Facebook. This is actually the most standard way. You've got the little button, the bold title, everything. Then you've got the third type, which is right-hand side ads. So underneath all the stuff that's trending on the far right-hand side, you'll usually see two really small ads. They're really small and they stick to the right-hand side of your screen. But they're very effective ads if you use them the right way. So you've got page post ads. Notice it's got a big image, right? It's 1200 by 1200. Link ads, which has a 1200 by 600 ad image. And then you've got the teeny tiny little right-hand side ads. Has everybody got that? Yes? You got it? Say yes if you get it now. Okay, sweet, cool. And I use all of the tools Facebook gives me. So if there's 3 different ad types, I want to test them all. How many of you in here would agree that if you wrote the same ad using all 3 of these formats right here, each one of these different types of formats would render different results? Some may be profitable, one may be negative. Everybody agrees with me on that. Okay, cool. So once again, I'm always breaking things down. All right. Now that y'all understand that quick little Facebook ad session, come back over here. And you'll notice that my next step is our page post ad promotions. So I'm going to say, okay, I've submitted a page post ad to my precise audience, my broad audience, and then later on, I'll do retargeting and lookalike audiences. Now, if my page post ad turns a profit, because that's my favorite type to start with, I don't run off and do link ads and right column ads out of the gate. That would just be a waste of money. You want to make sure that your page post ad works first before you go do everything else. Would you all agree that it's smarter to make sure that the first one is working before you go build all of the other ads? The one that you know typically performs the best. Try that one first. If that one starts winning, then you can go try number 2 and number 3. All right, so if that works and I've created all of my ads, I'll say, okay, well, I'm crushing it with this page post ad. So let's move it on the left-hand side to the link ad stage, okay? And now I'm going to go create my precise ad and my broad ad. And of course, I've got, my retargeting ads, okay? And if my link ads are profiting, because the link ads are like, the way it goes is, for me, specifically for me, page post ads work the best, all right? Link ads work the second best, and right side ads work third best. So I'm starting out with the one that I know always gives me the best results, and then I'm seeing if I can scale my campaign by also doubling up and making link ads and then tripling up and making right side ads, okay? So I would drop this down now to the link ad stage, say, okay, well, it's working. So if it's working here, let's go ahead and move it down to the right-hand column stage. And let's create our right side ads. This is the next sequence. Okay, now I've taken it through page post ads, link ads, and right column ads. And once I've let that ad run for a little while, I'm going to start running my retargeting ad once I get some visitors. So the last stage is stage 5, where I've moved it down to my retargeting stage. So anytime I come in here, I can see that the anti-fog goggles have gone all the way through every ad type, and they're now being retargeted. Should anything ever happen to it, I would take it and it's just not profiting anymore, and I paused it. I would take it down here to the currently paused stage, right? So I would have it down here so I would know that it's paused, And for those of you asking about what's the back burner, the back burner is campaigns that were up here under product research that I'm just not filling yet. Like I haven't approved them, and I'm not ready to approve them because I'm doing other things, and I feel like there's more important campaigns to crush. I'll say, you know what? This best aunt ever necklace, it's a good product, and I don't want to forget about it, but it's not something that I'm going to get to right away. So let's take this one down to the back burner, and I'll get to it later. Everything's been done for it, but I haven't created ads yet, but it's on the back burner. Does everybody got that? Just type in back burner if you understand what I'm saying. Because you get a lot of ideas, right? And you can't do them all at once. So sometimes you got to prioritize, and you got to put some things on the back burner while you're taking action on the big ideas. All right, so you might come in here and find that you have eventually this is kind of what your Asana will look like. You'll come in and you'll have, all of your pending products. You'll have some that are being retargeted. You'll have some that are in the right-hand side stage and so forth. So you can very easily walk through all of the different stages. And look, you can clearly see where everything is. And of course, I always have stuff assigned. It just makes it easier for me to call it out or to keep up with it or see it. You can also, there's no specific purpose for this, but you can put a heart by them. And it just, I don't know, maybe if it's a top performing campaign or something, you can put a heart on it, and it lets me know, hey, look at this, or hey, this is a top performer or something. But everyone will be assigned. And I'm only able to assign them to me because I am the only one in this project right now. So, and it will show my picture or whatever if I have an image in here. All right, so this is my Asana setup. Now, I want to show you something else really important. All of these tasks that we just went through, all of these subtasks in here, all of this stuff, how many of you would agree that every time you added a new product to Asana, that it would suck to have to go in and type out all of these different tasks and columns every single time? Just type in that would stink or whatever. Special guest said that would suck big time. Some people don't want to say, they prefer stink instead. So, all right. You don't have to do that, okay? If you come up here to one of your products, like I always have one that's basically called, I'll name it just like that. I call it template do not modify. So my virtual assistants know never touch this. And what I'll do is when they need to come in and they need to add another product, but they don't want to, I don't want to waste time having to type out all those subtasks again. You click on the template product. All right, so you come over here to these three little dots. So I'm putting my mouse over it and it says task actions. And you hit make a copy. All right, make a copy. So let me show you again. You click on the template task, you click on the three dots, and you hit make a copy. Now watch this. Let's say that I found a product on AliExpress and it's for this makeup bag, okay? And I want to put this makeup bag in Asana, but I want it to be quick and easy. So I would come over here to Asana and I would just call it the new $13 color makeup bag. and I can have it bring over all of the people that I previously assigned, all of this stuff. Hit create new task, and you'll see in the bottom left it says it is now creating the 13 color makeup bag task. And in a second, bam, here it is. It just popped up right here. And when I click on it, look, everything is in here. Now all I have to have my virtual assistants do, or even myself, is go in and start going through each of the product research tasks and knocking them off, right? And knocking these off. And then I come through and I start going through the add progression sequence. And they say, okay, well, we found another product. All right, so you come back up to the template and you hit make a copy, and you could put in, I don't know, just for the sake of it, I'm just going to make something up. Happy Grandpa hat. Create a new task. And sometimes it could take a minute to create the task. Sometimes it's longer than others. But you can see it's generating it over there in the bottom left. And eventually you end up with just all of your campaigns, but they are 100% organized. How many of y'all really like what you've seen so far? Just type in, I like it. Awesome. I'm telling you, before starting out online, I tried to do everything on a notepad. So you can see here, let me see if I can find a page from like back in the day. Yeah, like I would do everything right here on my notepad. It's all right here from like a year ago. But you can see, let me see if I can get, I don't know if my camera is still up or not. Oh yeah, my camera is still, y'all see this? You see all that? That's what I used to do before I had Asana. Now the problem is, what happens when I run out of space on this page and I gotta go through all this other stuff? You know, like what do? It becomes sloppy, messy, I forget stuff. I don't know what the hell is going on, basically, especially with how ADD I am. But if I'm using Asana, then this is endless. I can scroll down as far as I want, and it just keeps going and going and going, and it's all organized. I can access it from my laptop, from my computer, from anywhere. It's on the internet. It's not saved to my computer. All I have to do is log into Asana, and once I log in, it pulls up all of my projects, my calendar, conversations, anybody I've invited to the task, and yeah, so it's really, really cool stuff. And then of course there's conversations, so you can have basically chat here with everybody that's in your team that you've added. You've got a calendar, so you can add a calendar, you know, due dates to everything. Then you've got your progress, so it's got a progression calendar. So if you do have virtual assistants, you can see if they're actually doing their job or not. And of course, files, which has all of the files that have ever been uploaded to Asana. And can you believe that this is free? This is a free tool to use. I'm guessing that they know that you're probably going to have like 10 people eventually in, and that's where they get you. But it's not really expensive. I don't even know if down here they have like where their prices are. Yeah, prices. So they don't even really list the prices, but you can see here it's like $8, or no, it's not $8. I don't know what it is. Premium has a couple of extra little things. I don't see anything that I use on there that I would need to upgrade for. Asana is always free for teams up to 15 people. So, I mean, you know, you can add a lot of people in there. And now you've got like a really solid project. Now, how am I making stuff bold versus the little subtasks. Let me show you a cool little trick. Here's our clean slate template, okay? This is what you'll start out with. It's like a notepad. All you do is click. And you might name this one product research. Now, if I hit enter, notice that it's not in bold. The little trick is putting a colon after it. If you put the colon after it, notice that it makes it bold and more like a title. So product research, and then I would have product 1, product 2, product 3, and then I would have the design and upload to Shopify. And then, of course, all the products would be under there. And then we would have the pre-launch sequence or whatever. And so you would do that. Inside of each of the products, like when you click on product 1, because remember we have all of those little subtasks inside the product, you would just come over here to this little button. See, it says subtasks. As I roll my mouse over it, it's no matter which task you click on, you'll see it. Just click this and you see it puts the check mark here, and then you could put example images, okay, vendor name, sample images, approved by me, and then you would put design and upload tasks, okay? So Facebook ad images, upload, what is it called? I call them pretty links, but you might call them link shorten. There we go. Link shorten, and whatever the template was that I use, I don't have it memorized. And so you can go through and then you can start assigning it to your virtual assistants and adding due dates. I mean, it's really simple to use. You just got to get in there and you got to play around with it a little bit. So I can't just like email out my, it's really hard to just put all of this into text into an email. So what I've done is I've recorded this webinar, and I'm actually going to send out an email probably later tonight to everybody that attended. Check your spam box, okay? Because the email address it comes from is my adrian@adrianmorrison.com email, and it hits spam a lot because I mean I've been sending emails to my members and students and customers now for, I don't know, 8 years. I send a lot of emails. So I get flagged for spam a lot. So it kind of sucks because people, they miss the replay because of the email hitting their spam box or whatever. And I don't leave the replays up forever. I can't. I would have, over 50 replays from this past year, and they're 2-hour-long webinars usually, and it's just too much server space. So I leave each replay up for 1 week, and then I take it down, and I replace it with the new replay. So make sure that you got it. And if you don't see that email, then come over here to my Facebook page and shoot me a message. All right, so shoot me a message, and I'll respond back with a link to it. Probably not immediately because you can see right now I've got 17 messages pending, and I just went through them earlier. But I will send it to you. I do go through these every single night. So everybody got that? Just say yes if you got it. Yes, and the email will be coming from my name, Adrian Morrison. All right. Okay, now we need to talk about 2 more things. Number 1 is we got to talk about the giveaway because I'm giving away $200 tonight. But what I'd like for everybody to do is I'd like for you to go ahead and go to my Facebook page, and you can do that by going right here to amvip.com, because you have to go on there and like and post in order to win the $200. And I'm gonna choose a winner live to actually post on my page. But don't do it yet. I want to show you exactly where to comment so I can walk through. I just sent the link to everybody. AMVIP FB should bring you straight to my Facebook page. And if you scroll down, not the first video, but the second one was posted 32 minutes ago. It says, who loved tonight's Profit Power Hour training? And I want you to comment under here and give me your thoughts. Type in, I want to win, whatever. But I want to see some comments start happening right here, okay? And some likes and some shares. And as this starts filling up in about 5-10 minutes or so, I'm just going to kind of scroll through here and randomly, whoever my mouse lands on, I will give the $200 cash to. So I already see 5 comments coming through here. Well, D Kitty, I've talked to you in my Facebook messages a couple of times. So you have given yourself multiple chances to win right there. I like that. And for those of you that don't have the link yet to get there, it is, if you just type this in, amvipfb.com, it's going to take you straight to my page. So while everybody's doing that, also I want you to put in there hashtag boom. Just want a lot of hashtag boom comments, because I like saying hashtag boom. I think it's fun, and when I do something I think is great, I always go boom after I do it. So I love doing that. And I'm going to look through here and look at what some of your questions are as well. So just going to take a second here and go through this, and we will be giving away the $200 cash money. So let me refresh and see where we are. Gonna wait till we get a good pip. Whoa, we've already got 82. Nuts. All right, I see all the hashtag booms. Very cool. All right, so let's see what we got here. Useful webinar, valuable information, unfair advantage. Yeah, I know that's what Mike says over at OMG. He always says unfair advantage. All right, cool. So we've got 82 so far. I'm just gonna give it a couple more minutes. And I'd like to get it over 100, just for fun. We may already be over 100. I don't know. We're at 118. Okay, cool. We've got 89 likes. We got 11 shares. Oh no, wait, that's on last week's. We're at 111 with 13 shares, 48 likes. Okay, cool. I like that. And the reason I like to do this is because, well, clearly, if you thought tonight's training sucked, you could come on here and say that it sucked. But it also shows everybody else that, is thinking about coming on these weekly Profit Power Hours that people really do enjoy it, and that it really is useful, and it's not just a weekly sales pitch or anything like that. So, I do hope you guys enjoy this. And Asana is very, very beneficial to your business. It is free. So just make sure homework, go sign up for Asana. When you get in there, it might be a little bit, you might be a little bit confused because there's a lot going on, but just play around with it. Go watch this replay, which I will mail out probably before the morning. And like I said, if you do not get the replay in your inbox, then message me and I'll send you a direct link to it. Last week's replay is already down. Last week's replay is already down because they take it, my video guy takes it down so we can upload this one, and he uploads it pretty much as soon as I get done with this webinar. So let's just see where we're at real quick. And I hope you guys find all the other information useful on my page. Like, I was really excited about this. I posted it the other day, but I filmed it, I think it was like December 28th or something, where my first, the first Shopify store that I created broke over $1 million in sales, and it did it in 6 months. So you can see right here, it's at the, now I started this store on you can see it is at the 999.9 mark, and I go through and live on camera, I refresh it, which I just think is so cool to capture it on camera. It's a huge milestone for one store in 6 months. And I hit refresh, and boom, when I hit refresh, you see I break $1 million in sales. And this is where I hope to see you guys. You know, it didn't happen overnight for me. It happened over the course of 6 months on one store. And now I've got multiple stores, and my second one is coming up on $1 million. So I'm excited about that. And this one I think is at like 1.4, 1.5 or something like that. So that's it's just really exciting, and I like to share this kind of stuff with you guys and motivate you and show you that it really can happen. I mean, I'm not like a mega smart guy. My brother is. I'm just, you know, an action taker, and instead of screwing around, I try to figure out how to make money, and I challenge myself to do things that I don't think that I'm capable of, and that I don't think that I can do. Because I don't like being told I can't do something. I don't like thinking that I can't do something. When I was in high school, my art teacher, I think I was in like 11th grade or whatever, 10th or 11th grade, my art teacher told me, we were all going through what careers we wanted, and I said I wanted to go to law school, and she laughed in front of the whole class, which there was only like 20 people in my class, and said, yeah, that'll be the day that you actually make it to law school. Because I had straight F's in school. And to be quite frank, I didn't care about school. I wasn't good at it. And I got made fun of a lot about my grades, to the point where even my teachers, you know, didn't believe in me. And she was right. I didn't make it to law school. I failed the LSAT 3 times. I did not make it to law school. But I think that I did something a little bit bigger than just making it into law school. Even though I failed, I did try. I failed the LSAT 3 times, but she should have never said that. So, you know, I'm a believer in that anybody can accomplish anything. You just have to surround yourself with other people that believe you. You got to challenge yourself. And most of all, you got to believe in yourself. And that's what I do every single day. So that said, I won't rant on any longer. Let's just pick a $200 cash prize winner. So right now we're looking at 219 comments. So to make it fair, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make the post bigger, so I can just come right here, and I want to make sure all of the comments are up, and I am going to scroll. How many of y'all want 30 more seconds to make another comment to give yourself another shot as I do my scroll through? Just type in yes if you want 30 more seconds. All right, I'm going to start a timer on my phone. And in 30 seconds, I'm going to refresh. I'm going to do the scroll through, and we're going to choose a $200 winner. So starting now. All right, so about 25 seconds left, and I'll just kind of do this right here. And this is something new and different, and it actually lets you guys visualize how I choose the winner. And I'll just kind of go like this, and I'll just let my mouse drop on somebody. So we've got, 10 seconds left. I'll take a swig of, this is energy drink water. I don't really know what it is. It's green, but it tastes good. Okay. 30 seconds is up. Let me refresh, load all the comments, and then we will give away the $200. And I'll let you guys get on with your night. So here we are. We're at 328 comments. I would say that should suffice. All right, so here we go. I'm going to pull all of them out. Dun, 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 dun. All right, here we go. I'm going to go up, down. I'm going to go up, down, up. Here we go. Who am I going to land on? Who is it going to be? Hopefully it's on somebody, because I don't want to land on a between space. This is actually kind of fun. I'm just kind of going up and down. All right, I'm gonna let go of it on the way back up. All right, so it looks like the winner that I landed on is JC Lynn. So, JC, you are the winner. JC Lynn, you are tonight's winner. So, JC, what I'd like for you to do, you posted some long comments on here too. What I'd like for you to do is just message me on my page, JC. If you'll just message me with your address to your PayPal account, I'll go ahead and I'll send you $200 through PayPal. Literally like within the next 10, 15 minutes. I got to end the webinar first. To everybody that's saying congrats to JC. Thanks for being a good sport. Look, I do these every Tuesday. So come on next Tuesday at 9 p.m. EST. I'm going to be giving away more money. I do a lot of just free training like this, just value adding for you guys, which I thoroughly enjoy because it helps you guys and y'all appreciate it, which just lights up my day. I do oftentimes have guests come on, like my brother or other partners that have awesome trainings and software. So sometimes you might find I have a guest come on and offer you his software or his training because I endorse it and I think it's awesome. So sometimes that'll be the case, and sometimes I'll be on here just chilling, talking to you guys, teaching y'all some really cool stuff. So is everybody in here cool with that? And you're going to show up next week? Just type, say I'm in if you're going to be here next week at 9 p.m. EST. All right, I'm seeing a lot of I'm in. It's cool. All right, so once again, if you guys enjoyed it, come back next week, 9 p.m. EST. JC, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get ready to send you the $200 cash prize. And guys, I hope y'all enjoyed the Asana workshop tonight. It's not a traffic generation strategy, but I promise you this, it's something that is going to help you excel in business. It's going to help you operate more efficiently. It's going to make you stay more organized, and all of these things are going to help you grow as an entrepreneur, grow your business, and ultimately make more money, because time is money, right? So good night, everybody. God bless. Thank you all for coming to my Profit Power Hour. I'll see you on my Facebook page. I'll see you in your inbox. I'll see you next week, Tuesday, 9 p.m. EST. I wish you all a ton of success, and good night. And whenever I go to webinar to unfreeze, because it's frozen on us every week, I'll finally get this recording out. So I think I finally got it to unfreeze. Okay, guys. Good night.